And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cousins now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to air. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
For Minnesota.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, first and 10 at their own 26.
March 54. March 54. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Check 13. Check 13. Check it.
Now Brady on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie. Watch my board. I got it. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I got him.
On third and long, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play for the Bucs there on third down. 49 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Hey. 4 down.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get get this one down to about the 27. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up second and
Fournette.
at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 4 down. 4 down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
The 7-yard line.
54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Sugar. 54. Rip left. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Exit. Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Let him know.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Right here. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Here it comes. Motion. Check 99. Watch out. Motion. Regular.
Here's Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Vikings 6. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 31, Cousins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
On the carry.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Cousins on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. David Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
The score, Buccaneers 14, Vikings 6. Brett Maher is set.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Vikings.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
He was brought down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 45 on second down, Cousins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 6.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up second.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Back to the ground, Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up doing
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Anthony Barr, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 48-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Brady now on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 26. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check. Mike 54. Mike 54. Go. Hey, get him. You got it. Hey, one set. Check.
This is Fournette. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
54 Mike. 54
Fournette on the toss to the right. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's Brady to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Mike 54. Record.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll give Ford out another crack. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Don't get nervous. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Go Bandit.
Here's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Wiggles free. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Check. 45's the out. Watch the out. 45's the mark. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 37. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Rose, but they still alive. I'm feeling like well. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was a blessed with no respect. Don't know how I feel. I wanted to flex. They told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Tighten up, tighten up. Regular. Mike 54, Mike 54. Sugar.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28. Vikings 13. Brett Maher is set.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one. the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 34-yard line.
2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Wait, 20. Check it out, please.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You. 44's Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Now Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
That's track. 44, Mike, 44. Hey, keep it up. Watch safety green,
They'll run with Fournette, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
53. Alert. You better be afraid of me. 44's Mike. Check. Let's go one more.
Now a play fake. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go. Shoot. Clear.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That'll go as a 16-yard gain as they pick up the 1st. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
44, Mike.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady, and that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Maher able to put this one through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. That'll be complete to Cook. He juked him, and he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook, and I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On first down, Brady. Evans has it left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Hey, what's up? Check right 54. Hold 50. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
3 down. Hey, check. 350.
Fournette on the counter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
3 down. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Check 45. Watch the run. Under 10.
Following the interception, Cousins. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Complete.
That one goes for 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Dalvin Cook.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Cousins now. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To the air again, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Complete to number 13.
From 6 yards away. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Bailey got the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
No, 66. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Regular.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds Gronk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Brady going to look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to take another shot here. And this will be caught at the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
He's not going to get me. Hey, check 24.
going to throw here? And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Look with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
He was covered by Antoine.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Cousins to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First down.
Cousins on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Dig in, let's go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Here we go. Let me kill. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 is Mike. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Woo! 23 man down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Buccaneers, the win for them is number 6 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So for our entire crew...